Wesley here with another edition of the Mesonet Weather Report. Oklahoma finally had to start paying for the cool spring and summer we had. This past week was the hottest week of the year so far. Significant rainfall was not really expected, but the high levels of moisture in the air along with the near 100 temperatures created a couple of rounds of pop-up afternoon thunderstorms. This map of the 7-day rainfall from Wednesday shows that a few lucky sites, mostly along the northern tier of counties, received over an inch of rain. The highest amount was 1 3/4 inches at Pryor. The rainfall was a great reward from the daily heat, but did not likely change the drought picture for the state. The same abnormally dry and moderate drought areas in the northwest continue to show up on this statewide drought map. The big weather story of the week was the heat. The latter part of July and early August are expected to be the hottest times of the year, so it was not totally unexpected. This year we got spoiled with cooler than normal temperatures for much of June and July. When the heat dome finally settled in, it did so with a vengeance. This is the heat index or felt temperature for Tuesday. You can see that only Cimarron and Texas counties avoided the triple-digit numbers. Contributing to these numbers were really high and sticky air moisture levels. This is in part due to all the earlier rains we received, but also because of the southerly winds bringing moisture-ridden air from the Gulf. This map is U.S. dew point temperatures from midweek. Anytime these numbers are in the 70s or above, shown by the dark green, the air is heavy with moisture. Dew points in the 80s are extremely uncomfortable and cause a significant rise in heat index values. The heat is expected to hang on at least until the weekend. This is the forecasted high temperatures for Saturday, the 31st. Hundreds are expected from pretty much corner to corner. For many sites, this will be the first and hopefully the only day that we see triple digits this year. When taking into account the high dew points, heat indexes will likely be in the danger category statewide. The good news is that sometime late in the weekend, a weak cool front is expected to arrive with some lower temperatures. Cool fronts also tend to bring along with it a drier air mass. This should push out some of the tropical Gulf air. You can see from this forecast map from the National Weather Service for next week that it shows a gray color for the entire state. This means we should experience normal temperatures for this time of year. That does not necessarily mean cool temperatures, as normal highs should be 93 or 94 degrees. Unfortunately, rainfall next week is also expected to be normal for this dry time of year. If we see any rain, it will be a welcome blessing. Gary is expected to be back next week with hopefully some great weather conditions to discuss on the Mesonet Weather Report.